Good morning. Please be seated while we get the last few people back from breakfast. Hope you had a pleasant evening and boat trip, and did you have some good discussions with other people? Yes? No? Nobody to talk to anybody? Ah, perfect. You talk to somebody. Amazing. Great. Okay, I think we need to start to reconnect a little bit to yesterday and get the brain working again. So I'd like to ask some of you, what do you remember? What stands out from yesterday? Is there any sort of particular key points or takeaways that you have? Anybody remembers anything from yesterday? No? All right, somebody remembers something here in the back, second row, yes?
It's from Indian context. If you don't collect, you pay. I'm going to start using it for all the policy meetings that we have with the Indian government.
Ah, that's very good. Yes. Very good. Yeah? Somebody else remembers anything? Yes?
Yeah, I felt like there was a lot of enthusiasm. I also had a hint of frustration that we're not going quick enough.
Mm.
We really want the Norwegian policymakers, the Norwegian government, politicians to get behind it and lead the charge. So,
Yep. Speed up.
we're ready.
We're ready. Yes. We're ready. Yes? Any other reflections or memories from yesterday? We have something like 60 people, and 2 people remembers one thing each. Seems like a fairly poor output of a full day's work, or 60 man days. Anybody else remembers anything? I could try to help your brains a little bit, perhaps. We had 3 people giving you some insights from the forefront. Yara, Hydro, and Green Lab in Skive. And then we have 4 presentations on tools, different kinds of tools and enablers. Anything that stands out? For me, I think it was at least interesting to see both that the ones at the forefront all said that they've, well, perhaps not too strangely, they've spent quite a lot of time on it, but that there was still actually early days. Several of them said that even though we've been going on this for years, we feel like we're still just getting started. There's so much more we can do. So I think that's also an interesting sign then to remember once you're started, that it's not really something that you just do and get done. It's not like implementing a system or anything. It's the way of thinking. It's the way of doing business or conducting whatever you do in your organization. So once you get started on it, it's not really something like, okay, this is the theme for the fall and then we're done. No, it's if you really get into this, it's an ongoing thing where you just continue to see new opportunities and ways to improve and do new stuff. So I think that's another interesting takeaway. So today we have 2 sort of major chunks. One is continuing from yesterday with the focus on enablers and tools. So we will have a range of presentations on that and a debate on that. And then the second half, going up towards lunch, we have a theme that we have named the facilitating the transition to a circular economy, and we'll have some presentations and a debate there as well. But in order to kickstart all of this, we've been promised nothing less than a wake-up call from reconnecting back to Helsinki and the World Circular Economy Forum. And we should have, where is Elke with the laptop down there? Ah, yeah, I can see we're coming. We have Katarina Bath from Circular Norway that I'm guessing some of you have heard about or met somewhere, who's also in Helsinki, and has promised us a bit of an insight and reflection as well from her side. Katrina, can you hear us?
Hello.
Can you hear us? Has left the meeting, I suppose. No. All right, well, we'll reconnect with her. Katrina has been embedded in the circular economy for some years now, and is really truly passionate about creating sustainable solutions for people and for business. And And she's, well, some of you that were here last year have heard her present as well.
Ja, nå hører jeg deg. Kan du se meg?
Slå på kameraet ditt.
Ja, hei.
Can you
Jeg
hear
slår på
us?
kameraet mitt. Ser du meg?
Ja, får du kanskje snurre
Yeah, you're upside down.
skjermen eller telefonen.
Den veien her. Sånn.
Yep.
Ja.
Yeah.
Ok. Ja, ok. Det skal vi få til.
And then, but we don't see it up on this. Oh, there you go. Hooray! It works. Good morning. So we are ready for your input, Katrina. Please let us know what you have in your mind from Helsinki.
It is great to be in Helsinki. Good morning. I reckon I will take this wake-up call in English for the audience at the conference in Langesund. It is great to be part of a Nordic and global circular community and sharing insights from Finland. 2,300 delegates are here from all over the world, seeing how to do collaboration and crossover insights and sharing. Especially we see both government, business communities, and also markets are sharing and doing reflections on this. There are three takeaways I'd like to share with you from what we saw and heard yesterday, and also we have a sneak launch because we are actually launching a Nordic collaboration to strengthen the opportunities for all to work faster and give more impact in all the efforts we do for circular economy, both from R&D, from businesses. But first, the insight is the need for roadmaps. We see more and more the need for roadmaps for nations and for municipalities to have a roadmap if you want to do a circular transition. We see now there are 12 nations in Europe that has performed their roadmaps, and they're sharing their good and bads and their experiences and how can we scale roadmap exercise. And even the host country, Finland, who was the first aboard in 2016 with a beautiful designed roadmap, they are now delivering their roadmap 2.0. And to look at how they see roadmaps, they make us work together with a fast pace. It was my neighbor calling in, so this is how FaceTime works.
Perhaps. Can you hear us? I don't think so. Well, 1 out of 3. Wonder what the two others were. There were key essential takeaways from 2,300 clever peoples. All right, should we see if we could get her back on for a last attempt? Let's give it one more try, and otherwise we'll continue.
We're back again.
Yes. All right, so that was the
Hello,
first one. Back
that
to
was the first?
Yeah.
The second is today we are launching Nordic Circular Hotspot. This is a construction, it's a way to collaborate across the Nordic countries, and it's really to emphasize the pace and how can we share more and how can we work together along our silos and sectors and not at least our national borders. When we're now evolving circular economy in the different Nordic countries, we can see the Nordic market as the 11th largest market in the world, and when Nordics put our efforts together, we can also be a important game player in the global acceleration for the circular economy. This will be very much, we see how the Nordics will contribute with digitalization, with our efforts to collaborate in innovation, and also to see how we can put businesses in front, and they're very eager to do so. So the last thing I want to emphasize is that we feel very much the messages of pace, the time. We cannot wait for like 2 years or 5 years. This is not going to happen another time. We need to see change happen really fast. And we need to share what key learnings and how to strengthen each other's ability to do change that matters. And I want to quote the environmental minister from Netherlands in the opening speech yesterday, where she said, the ocean is not large enough for all our garbage, which is increasing, and the air is not big enough for all the pollution that we're providing. we have to collaborate, we have to use the purchasing power and finalize when there was this huge air cloud, word cloud with the delegates calling in what are the key components for succeeding the transition. We're talking about collaboration, transparency, and finding benefits for all in the new economy. I wish you all a very, very prosperous day today. Thank you.
Thank you, and you too. Bye.
Bye.